Look at your hands. Really look at them. Those hands have spent the last 3 hours tracing the same glass surface, flicking upward, chasing a ghost of a hit of dopamine that died before you even woke up this morning. You're sitting there, the light of a screen bleeding into your retinas, and you think you're resting. You think you're just unwinding. But let's be honest for once. Because the walls are thin, and the night is quiet, and there is nobody left to lie to, you aren't resting. You are decomposing. You're watching other people live. You're watching their curated highlights, their fake smiles, their scripted victories, and their manufactured tragedies, while your own reality sits in the corner of the room like a neglected dog, starving for your attention. You're feeding a machine that doesn't know your name, and in return, it's eating your life, minute by minute, inch by inch. It's a slow, silent theft. It's the most polite mugging in history because you're handing over the wallet and the watch and the soul, and you're saying thank you every time you refresh the feed. Think about the last time you felt truly alive. Not content, not distracted, alive. That raw, electric heat in your chest when you're doing something that matters. It's been a while, hasn't it? You've traded that fire for a lukewarm puddle of content. You've become a spectator in a world that needs you to be a gladiator. You're sitting in the stands, covered in the dust of other people's dreams, wondering why you feel so empty. It's because you're built for friction. You're built for the climb, but you've chosen the slide. It's easy to slide. It's smooth. It feels like nothing. And that's the problem. Your life has become a series of nothings strung together until they form a decade. The enemy isn't the screen. It isn't the algorithm. It isn't the boss you hate or the economy or the fact that you weren't born with a silver spoon. The enemy is that soft, whispering voice in the back of your head that tells you there's plenty of time. That voice is a liar. It's a murderer. It tells you that you can start tomorrow. It tells you that you deserve this break. It tells you that you're just looking for a second. But look at the clock. Where did the afternoon go? Where did the year go? You are bleeding out time, the only currency that never gets printed twice. And you're spending it on things you won't even remember by breakfast. You're terrified. That's the truth you don't want to admit. You're scrolling because if you stop, the silence will start talking, and the silence will ask you what you've done with the gifts you were given. The silence will ask you why you're still in the same place you were 3 years ago, just with a newer phone and a heavier heart. You're using the noise to drown out the sound of your own potential screaming for help. You're burying your greatness under a mountain of digital trash. Because being great is hard. Being great is lonely. Being great requires you to face the fact that you might fail. So instead, you choose a safe, comfortable, slow-motion death. Every time you swipe, you're voting. You're casting a ballot for the version of you that stays small. You're telling the universe that your dreams are worth less than a 30-second clip of a stranger's life. Do you understand how insulting that is to your own existence? There are people who would give anything for the eyes you're wasting and the hands you're idling. There are versions of you in parallel lives who took the leap, who put the phone down, who leaned into the pain. And they are unrecognizable now. They are giants. And you're still just scrolling. waiting for a sign, waiting for the right moment. There is no right moment. There is only this moment, and it's already half gone. Can you feel that? That tightening in your chest? That's not anxiety. That's your soul trying to kick the door down. It's tired of being a ghost in your own body. It's tired of watching you settle for crumbs when you were meant for the feast. You have a hunger that no amount of digital consumption can satisfy. You're trying to fill a canyon with pebbles. Stop it. Just stop. Look around your room. Look at the life you've built. Is this it? Is this the summit? If you died tonight, would this be the legacy? He watched a lot of videos. She saw a lot of memes. Is that what you want carved into the stone? No. You want to be a force. You want to be the person people look at and wonder how you did it. But you can't be that person while your thumb is doing all the work. The world is cold, and it doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care that you're tired. It doesn't care that you'll do it later. The world only responds to movement, to heat, to the person who is willing to be bored, to be frustrated, to be out of the loop, just so they can be in the game. You think you're staying connected, but you're actually disconnecting from everything that matters. You're losing your edge. Your focus is a shattered mirror, and you're trying to see your future in the shards. Pick up the pieces. This is the part where it gets heavy. This is the part where you realize that nobody is coming to save you. There is no mentor waiting around the corner. No viral moment that will fix your discipline. No perfect video that will suddenly give you the will to live. It's just you. It's you versus the habit. It's you versus the comfort. It's you versus the person you were 30 seconds ago. You need to feel the weight of the wasted years. Let it crush you for a second. Let it hurt. Because if it doesn't hurt, you won't change. If the shame of being average doesn't burn like acid in your throat, you'll just keep scrolling until your eyes go dim and your hair goes gray and you're full of nothing but what ifs. I'm not here to give you a hug. I'm here to wake you up before the cement dries. You are standing in a burning building and you're admiring the wallpaper. Get out. Put the distraction down. Walk into the cold. Do the thing you're avoiding. The work you're dodging is the only thing that can save you. The sweat you're holding back is the only thing that can wash away the stagnation. If you want to stay in the dark, stay. If you want to keep being a battery for someone else's empire, go ahead. But if there is even a spark left, one tiny, flickering ember of the person you promised you'd become, then you need to protect it. You need to fan it until it becomes a goddamn inferno. You need to be obsessed. You need to be the kind of person who makes others uncomfortable because of how hard you run. Share this, not for me, not for some number on a screen. Share it because someone else is drowning in the same shallow water you are. Share it because we are a generation of zombies, and we need a collective slap to the face. Subscribe to the version of yourself that doesn't need to be entertained every 5 seconds, like the version of yourself that chooses the struggle over the slide. Now, look at that screen one last time. See it for what it is. A thief, a tombstone, a distraction from the glory you're currently betraying. You've heard enough. The talking is over. The narration ends here. Go out and earn your name. Leave the ghost behind.